Hello and welcome back to another episode of Simply Life. Today, as you see, I'm filming here directly from my indoor garden because winter came back and I just didn't want to be all wrapped up and speaking out of the snow. Yet it's beautiful, and who knows, maybe next time. So today I would like to share with you about the topic imbalanced, unhealthy, healthy relationship. Where does it start? If I say relationship, of course, everyone thinks immediately just about the romantic, sexual, between man, woman, emotional. Yet it's getting deeper because where does it start? We have, of course, always primordial informations, memories about how did we felt our relationship between us, the mother, the father, as a child. And truly there the first imprints starts, the first seeds of how we proceed, live, feel, share, give in relationships. To go back to your first childhood experience, so this means the first information you receive, of course, from your parents, mother, father, as a girl, as a boy, doesn't matter. But what more matters is how were your parents with you, that they gave you this present that you use then on in your further all sorts of relationships between you and another person. So it can be even friend, boss, whoever, not only your partner, your children, everyone. Where they're like very giving, protecting, where they're all the time giving you that attention, or where they're not around and let you just be, to have your freedom or your loneliness as a child. There are like many different kind of scenarios, how you perceived your first kind of relationship, if it was balanced, healthy, unhealthy. But what I want to actually point on is it really mattered when they gave you the attention. They basically gave you a kind of energy. And this energy, when a child receives all the time, you're so beautiful, you're so great, you're amazing, we love you, we love you, we love you. And then all of a sudden, this we love you disappears. For example, they have a bad day or they're on some trip. That all of a sudden this child starts to feel a hole. Something is lacking, something is missing because it was all the time feeded. So it's basically get used on it that if it's not receiving it, something is wrong. And the same story in the opposite way, that for example they were not around, as I said, you were basically more lonely or feeling misunderstood. However, they worked a lot. We will not now go into details or judge it, but yet this little few times where they've been around, you grabbed it so strongly that later on you become like this little hungry child, which when it receives a little bit of attention, it grabs it and holds on like, sorry to say, like crazy. And again, it's like this imbalance, like lacking or longing, unnatural for it. So of course we all know then that later on in other relationships, and let's go now into this romantic one between man and woman, we all know how it feels, included me, all of us. He was texting, I was texting, she was texting back, etc. All of a sudden, 2 days, she didn't text. Oh my God, something is wrong. he doesn't love me anymore, he doesn't appreciate me anymore, there's someone else, and so on and so on. And again, this primordial feeling, this lack of attention, because I was being fed as a child, that only then I feel I have my worth, I am loved, I am someone. You understand my point, where I'm going with it, actually. Just to make you understand why we sometimes feel so crazy if we just don't get, receive, see, feel, hear this attention. We're so used already from small on. And if we don't receive it from someone outside, we feel like unloved, unwanted, not understood, etc., etc. The whole list of the imbalanced, unhealthy relationship to ourselves. And this is where actually we've been, let's say, the less of all the teaching we received from parents, school, etc., been taught, been shown that we should turn in and build up this healthy relationship with ourselves first, and that it's nothing wrong if we don't have the attention we've been used to as a child, and still know we're always loved and we can be in a healthy, fine flow in life with everyone. Because then we will understand that it's not about the other one feeding us with something, emotion, words, to feel better, but understand that this was just a primordial first seed, mind pattern, emotional pattern we received as a child. No matter in which direction, too much, too little, in best scenario, in a perfect balance, but I would say more rare cases. But anyway, glad for you if you did. So this video is actually a reminder to help you understand why we feel sometimes this kind of, actually it could go in a kind of hurt, disappointment, sadness about relationship when we don't receive immediately back the attention we are sending out. As I said, you have the other side too, the attention sending out and not receiving, and already like, now he sent something or she, and grab it and hold it and try to control this little piece of happiness she gave me. So I want to actually try to help you to relax, and basically it's beautiful to love your parents, your kids, your friends, your partner, but to really try first to get to the point no one, nothing will fill you up with this amazing, beautiful love, this amazing, beautiful honor, or being like praise to the sky. You can do this with yourself. And when you can daily feel in this peace with yourself, knowing you're amazing, knowing you have all what it needs, then any kind of relationship from this state, is it with your children, with your parents, with your boss, with your amazing other one, brother, sister, partner, can start to blossom in a really new, healthy way. Because then it doesn't matter if you didn't write back immediately, if you don't see them for ages, if, because it doesn't depend on anything. you are in this relationship, you have the connection, and this is all what matters. So in this point, I wish you really all the best to make the deeper research on with yourself and have a daily, healthy, balanced, emotional relationship on first place with yourself. And then the rest is beautiful follow. Much love, joy, and see you very soon. Bye.